Hi everyone, and I'm back at this YouTube thing again. I hope everyone had great schoolwork, whatever you go to. Can I just say, I kind of am living for my makeup today. Like, it might be a bit much in reality, but in camera it looks amazing, or it looks good in my opinion. Also, if you cannot see, wearing my Ravenclaw, sorry, my Ravenclaw um, hoodie sweatshirt thingy today. Yeah, so that's that. And also, I wanted to talk about books today, as always. But as you can see, this will be a wrap up that I will try to keep shorter than my last one that I did, which took about, I think it was a 25-minute video, which is way too long. So let's just get right into it. I first wanted to talk about why I did not post for a week. Schoolwork. And also, I forgot. It sounds so bad. I also forgot and didn't have time to do so. But hopefully this video is coming out. I am going to probably who should be editing this because I'm just rambling. But if you've seen the last wrap up that I had, if you haven't, I'll put it card here. I think it's here or here. I don't know. I'll never know what the card is, so you can go and watch it. But maybe you want to watch this first. I don't know. But I got some cards. So you may be wondering, why are you showing us this? Well, they are bookish cards. I don't know if it's actually like, I have cards for all the Six of Crows characters. Here we have, as I said, Inej. Then we have, Nina. Trying to show it to the camera without my face being in the shot so it actually shows. Then we have Matthias. We have my favorite ever character, Kaz. And Jasper. And then at last we have the guy's name who I still like, but I cannot say his name for the life of me. Violent. If you know, you know. So these are the cards that I've gotten, and before anybody asks that may know this, I know there's an adaptation of Shadow and Bone, and I think it involves the Six of Crow characters, other than Violent, whatever. I'm so bad at this. But I have not read the Shadow and Bone trilogy, which I plan on doing very soon, so I can actually watch that show, because I need a little bit of more Kaz in my life. Okay, so I guess let's just jump right into the books that I actually read. So first of all, I actually don't have a copy of the first book I read, so here's my Kindle. I love this. I love this cover. It's okay. I love Starry Night. If you didn't know that about me, there it is. Of course, I forgot to mention that I don't know if you can see it in the background, but I do have something on that white wall behind me finally. If you can guess everything that's on that, try it in the comments below. I'll be really surprised if everyone gets all of them, because they're not all really seeable. I might actually do a close-up of that later. But first of all, I read a book that I've been anticipating, can't talk, for a very long time. I actually pre-ordered it. It's Brech of Peace by Daniel Green. So, if you follow my Goodreads, which by the way, I haven't mentioned this, but it's always linked in the description down below. you can actually like catch up on what reading I'm doing, and you won't have to wait for these monthly wrap-ups to come around. So I read Brech of Peace. Uh, what's it about? So Brech of Peace is about three detectives and a fantasy sci-fi, I could not tell if it was both, world where there's a crime. It's kind of a thriller at the same time. It's a novella. It's about 100 pages, and I loved every single moment of it. I give it 4 stars. Now, the reason that I give it that much stars and not 5 like Six of Crows is because I was invested in the characters, but I wasn't as invested as I did in Six of Crows, and that just might be because of the length of the novel. But if anyone has seen my review, you could tell I literally just said, well done, Daniel, well done. Because I've been watching Daniel Green's videos on YouTube for now, I don't know how many months. I just found him recently, but I've been really loving all his videos. And I really like this book, and let's just stop rambling and move on to the next book I read, which I do have a physical copy of, and I don't know why these are not in order. It's Cinder by Marissa Meyer. So, Cinder is about a cyborg girl. It's the first of the Luna Chronicles, and it's about a cyborg girl who is a mechanic, and it's a Cinderella retelling. All of these Luna Chronicles are fairy tale retellings, if I know it correctly, and I thought you could just read one of these books and you don't really have to read the other ones, but no. The only thing why I gave this book, I think it was 3 stars at the end? Yeah, I think it was 3. Because the cliffhanger. And also the ending. I don't know why, if you have read this book, you know what I'm talking about. This is a sci-fi, by the way, YA sci-fi. I still liked it and not everything, but did not expect that ending. Okay, so the next book that I have to talk about, it's a book that I DNF'd. And I don't have a physical copy with me right now because I gave it to someone else because I was just like, yeah, you wanted to read this book, but I can't get through it, so you can read it. It's Iron Trowel by Cassandra Clare and Holly Black. If I'm not, I'll just correct myself. But I expected a lot more from that book. I got to about 50 pages in, and I was just like, I'm trudging through this book, I'm not enjoying it, and that means I'm not gonna continue it. So I DNF'd that one. Might give it a go. I don't know, I really hated it. If I'm being honest, I really didn't like it. The next book that I read, I DNF'd this multiple times before, so I finally got through Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer. I read the first 3 books in a series last year. Now, I started reading this last year, in about December, I think. I gave up on it like 3 or 4 times. In the last 300 pages, if you don't know Twilight, whatever, this is not gonna really make sense for you, but this book consists of 3 books inside it, and book 1 is Bella, book 2 is Jacob, and book 3 is Bella again. Now I love book 2 because I'm so tired of being in Bella's head that it hurts. I guess that says something about me, doesn't it? So I think I give this book in the end 2 stars. Ooh, yeah, I did not like it, but I'm finally done with the whole Twilight Saga. And after this, the only question I really have to ask all of you is that, do you want me to do series reviews? Because I would gladly do them. For example, if I finished like the Lunar Chronicles, do you want me to do like an overall review? Or should I just keep doing these monthly wrap-ups? I'm really interested in what you guys will say about that. But let's move on. The next book that I DNF'd. Yeah, I DNF'd 2 books this month, and I read 4, so the next book that I DNF'd is It Started With a Dare by Lindsay Faith Wright. So what did I not like about this book? Honestly, only thing I'm really saying about this is that it made me question if like everybody is just constantly lying, because this book, yeah, it's a contemporary, it's probably for, it says that it should be, oh my god, I don't know what that means. Whatever, the book is about a teenager who is, I think, in the like second year of high school, and she moves to a new town where she gets with the popular girls, and she keeps lying to not get to the bottom of the popularity ladder again. And she does a very bad things. I got, because I still have my bookmark in it, I've got to the 9th chapter. I got 90 pages in, and I was just like, no, not right now. It has so much teen drama in it that it even hurt me, and I watched Riverdale. I watched. If you want to hear my opinions about that, let me know, because I have a lot. Because I liked Riverdale back in the day. Yeah, so this is DNF. Didn't like it whatsoever. But let me get onto the last book that I read this month, which is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. I mean, first, look at this cover. And also the spine. Like, it looks amazing. And I forgot something that might make this video a bit fancier. I have fairy lights on my bookshelf, guys. But I've read Radio Silence this month, and I recommend this book to almost everyone. It's not a 5-star read. I don't really want to get into it why it's not a 5-star read. I don't know, it was weird. This book brought me, like, in the last about 100 pages, like, so many of the times I was just like, I cannot stop reading this right now, because if I stop, I'm going to be overthinking about what's gonna happen. So I couldn't really stop reading it. But I finished this yesterday, and it's a 4-star book. It's about, oh yeah, most people say that you shouldn't know anything when you're really going into this book. It's about self-discovery. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if I say anything other than that, it might get a little bit spoilery. So I guess those are all the books that I read this month. Wow, it's a lot. But I wanted to show what I'm currently reading, which is the second Luna Chronicles book. I read the first chapter. I do not have my bookmark, or I do have my bookmark in it, not just in a place, because I somehow had 2 copies of this, because 2 of my family members got it for me. So I had 2 copies of Scarlet. Yeah, I'm holding it right. This is as I said, the second Luna Chronicles book, and it plays in France. And if you know me, I'm taking French lessons, so this might be fun. I think I got through about the first chapter, and that's it. But I'm really excited for it, and I guess that's all I read this month, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of more condensed version of my reading wrap up, that I wasn't so rambly. Let me actually know down in the comments if you want me to more so ramble about books, or if you like this more condensed version, because I want to do what makes people happy and watch my videos. So, I mean, obviously. Wow, Rambler. But I hope you guys enjoyed. My social medias will be down in the description below. I did just get a TikTok, and I will probably be getting an Instagram profile for this channel. So I guess if that happens, I'll leave them both below. And also my Goodreads, as always. And hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you later. Bye!